Florent, first of all, welcome to Romania. Please tell us a few words about your visit here.
Well, thank you. I would say I came here because I was invited by your president, Mr. Boleanu, president of the Romanian Football Federation, and I am happy to be physically there because last month was the launch of the National Football Academy. I participate online and I promised to come visit, and here we are, and I'm very happy from everything I see, and I receive a warm welcome from everyone.
We know you had also an online encounter with some of our young national team players. What was your advice to help them in their career?
My first advice was to remind them that they have to believe in themselves, so really to trust their abilities to be successful.
We are very close to the start of Euro 2020. What does a tournament like this mean to you?
Well, first it was a challenging year after what happened last year because of the COVID, and I would say for me it means hope that fans get back to the stadium, hope that is the celebration of football. So for me it's a happy moment, and I know it's difficult for everyone working behind the scene to make it happen, but hopefully it will be a successful event and we have a beautiful tournament.
Even though Romania did not qualify for the Euros, we will host here in the National Stadium for matches. What is your message to Romanian football fans before the tournament?
My message would be just to support the tournament, if they are able to attend the matches, to participate, because it is as I said, the celebration of football, and I think something is happening in Romania, and it's very important for a country like Romania to organize games. It shows as well a commitment for the high-level football. And I think Romania is a country of football, so the fans need to show their support for the sport they love.
Speaking about national team performances and performance in general, how important is to have a technical strategy implemented within a country?
It's very important to perform and to be efficient in long term. So for me, it's a synonym of sustainability. You must have a vision, you must have a strategy, and you must implement your strategy. And especially a country like Romania with a strong identity, you have a strong background of great football players. I think when you have a technical strategy, it helps everyone to understand the path that you're following.
What do professionals working in all areas of football bring extra to the game and its development?
I mean, former football players have developed a lot of skills that they can transfer to their, I would call it, second career. There's the experience, the feeling that you have from having played, that everyone who has played football can understand what I mean. But there's also the things that you develop with the competitive side of a playing career. And I think it's a valuable asset for any organization, and it's good to see familiar faces of former players get involved for the development of football, because I think we have an opinion, and it's important to have a voice as well, to express it in a way and to be part of the evolution of the sport we love.
You played against our national team, against Romania. Do you remember any players, any Romanian players?
Yeah, I remember Cristian Chivu. I played against him with the French national team, and when he was in Inter, very good player, talented player, and successful as well. I remember Adrian Mutu as well. I think it was Euro 2008 in Switzerland. So Romania was always a difficult team to play against, and always difficult games, and And yeah, it's I really love the I would say the identity of your players, their character, and yeah, those two players are the one that I remember from the era where I played against Romania.
What was like playing at the highest level in football? Did you feel the pressure every week? Could you still enjoy the game?
Yeah, first of all, I always enjoy it. Up to now is I was lucky enough to make it my job, my daily job. But I still up to now love to play at home. I have a ball, so I would say the pressure at one point is necessary to perform. That's what I experience. Is the more pressure I was experiencing around me, and the more I was performing, because I was preparing myself since my childhood. So, I mean, nothing happens overnight. So it's something I've built up, and the pressure, I would say that's maybe what I miss the most, because those feelings, this atmosphere that we can see now that there were no fans in the stadium is different. But when you have that pressure, it can be positive, it can be negative pressure. Players with character always deliver, and I think we even overperform, and that's what we need. So yeah, I loved it, and I'm trying to find other ways to have pressure in my daily life.
Do you miss attending a match in a sold-out stadium?
Yeah. Oh, I think recently we've seen it. The fans are and should be at the center of every discussion about football. Without the fans, we are nothing, and the football belongs to the fans, to everyone. So yeah, I miss it, and that's why I'm happy that fans are allowed in the stadium. Of course, with all the safety and regulation around the safety of the fans, but yeah, it's necessary. It's necessary, and it feels good to get back in the stadium.
During your career, you had some world-class teammates. Can you tell us maybe a player, the best player you ever played with?
I would say Zinedine Zidane yeah, world class. I would even put him above. He's a genius. He's even now what he's doing. But I remember when he came back in national team, it was unbelievable. First training. I mean, this type of players, you learn so much, but watching them is what they do is genius, and at the same time it looks simple. And Zidane, yeah, he was and he is a true leader on and off the pitch.
What was like winning the Champions League, especially after losing the final a few years before?
I mean, it's difficult to describe the feeling when you get to win it at the final whistle. You're allowed to lift the trophy. It's like time is stopping, and then you realize all the sacrifices and how you get there. But it doesn't last forever. But those moments are forever in the history of Chelsea Football Club, or an English, because we were the first London club to win it. But for us players, staff, and as a club to share it when we came back in London, it was something that, as I said, it would be difficult to explain to my kids, but I wish that everyone could have the opportunity to live those moments. It's also pressure. It's also positive pressure, but those moments, those feelings, this atmosphere is something that I will keep with me, with my memories forever.